Well, good morning. It's 6:46 on this Monday morning. I'm Nick Wilson.
I'm Avi Hanlon.
And I'm Maggie Warren.
And nice to see that at least the snow is not falling at the moment here this Monday morning.
Absolutely. The snow may not be falling, but it is still very chilly out there right now. Maggie, what's it looking like?
Cold and definitely seeing some slick spots possible out there. Taking a look in Ottawa, looking really pretty with that snow, but you can definitely tell that there might be some ice on those roadways down there. So going to want to be careful. And let's take a look at those road conditions across the region. We see partially covered conditions through the western half of Siouxland. Still looking at normal conditions through most of northwest Iowa, but still going to want to be cautious of those slick spots. We are cold this morning, temperatures well below freezing. So you're going to make sure you give those plows plenty of space as they're out there continuing to treat those roads, continuing to get those cleared off. Make sure you have a full tank of gas, check that tire pressure, let someone know where you're going and when you expect to get there. Make sure you have that emergency supply kit. Watch for those slick spots for sure through the next several days. Slow down as well and allow extra travel time. The most important thing you can do is slow down and give those plows plenty of space. I'll have another check of your forecast when we could see some of the snow melt off and see some improving conditions coming up.
Well, a U.S. Special Envoy is set to take a possible peace deal to end the war in Ukraine to Russian President Vladimir Putin tomorrow.
And it comes as the U.S. and Ukraine have been working on negotiating that potential deal over the weekend in Florida. ABC's Barry Russell has the latest.
High-stakes talks to end the war in Ukraine happening in Florida. Secretary of State Marco Rubio leading negotiations with Ukraine yesterday before U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff takes a possible peace deal to Vladimir Putin this week.
This is delicate, it's complicated, there are a lot of moving parts.
Rubio calls Sunday's talks very productive and useful, saying progress was made.
We don't just want to end the war, we also want to help Ukraine be safe forever, so never again will they face another invasion.
Major sticking points between Russia and Ukraine remain. A source familiar with the discussions tells ABC News Russia is not willing to agree to a ceasefire in any form, while Ukraine is unwilling to give up territory. Even with those roadblocks, President Trump says negotiations are going well.
Ukraine's got some difficult little problems. They have some difficult problems, but I think Russia would like to see it end, and I know Ukraine would like to see it end.
The battle between Russia and Ukraine rages on. Russia launching more attacks over the weekend, killing at least 4 people in Kyiv. Ukraine using sea drones, hitting 2 Russian tankers off Turkey's coast, suspected of smuggling sanctioned Russian oil. Again, a possible peace deal will be presented to Vladimir Putin on Tuesday. President Zelensky is traveling to Paris today to meet with President Macron to discuss the negotiations. Perry Russum, ABC News, Washington.
And if you're looking for a way to stay warm and don't mind looking at more snow, a new exhibit at the Sioux City Public Museum gives folks an up-close look at one of the coldest places on Earth. The Walking in Antarctica exhibit opened in mid-November. It was created by artist Helen Glazier. You can take an audio tour through the dozens of pictures which were taken during an expedition back in 2015. The artist hopes the exhibit will encourage people to protect and preserve more wild places. The exhibit will be on display through March 9th.
And the winter weather didn't stop residents in Elk Point, South Dakota from visiting the town's second annual hometown Christmas market.
Grinch, are the allegations true?
Yes, they are. You stole presents.
With snowflakes still falling on Saturday, crowds gathered along Main Street to check out some local vendors for a dose of holiday cheer. The event had activities for all ages, including photos with Mr. and Mrs. Claus, story time, marshmallow roasting, as well as arts and crafts. Organizers told KCAU-9 the festival is designed to showcase local businesses and to spread holiday spirit throughout the community.
The Christmas market is something that we thought of. This is our second year. We really wanted to highlight our businesses here on Main Street. And so we're just doing everything Christmas you can think of. Pictures with Santa, story time with Betty the Elf. We've got a huge park lighting at the end of it all.
Organizers plan to make the market a yearly tradition as it continues to attract more visitors to Elk Point.
We love our town. We love highlighting our town. We love our businesses. Plus, we love Christmas. And so what better way to do it all but to combine the two things and get people to come see Elk Point when It's the most beautiful time of the year.
The evening concluded with the community enjoying hot cocoa and watching the town's Christmas tree lighting ceremony. And meanwhile, KCAU-9 is once again partnering up with Baumgars for Operation Toys.
That's right. If you want to spread some Christmas cheer to Siouxland kids in need, you can drop off donations of new toys at your local Baumgars location through December 17th. The toys will then be given to the Salvation Army and other local organizations to be distributed to families with kids ages 16 or younger, just in time for the holidays. And speaking of the holiday spirit, we want to know, do you have your holiday decorations up yet?
Maybe you decked the halls way before Thanksgiving, or maybe that winter weather over the weekend gave you an excuse to stay inside and put up the tree.
Or maybe you prefer to wait until Christmas is a little closer. Whatever the case, let us know. Just scan that QR code there on your screen or use your browser and go to siouxlandproud.com/connect.
I don't see a lot of people decorating right before Christmas. I see a lot of lights already up around the neighborhoods.
I know my family is known for decorating right before Christmas because that's when we all come home, and it's right before the holidays, unfortunately.
And that works though, I just have it done right on time.
That's true. I mean, the Christmas tree does stay up a lot longer than probably most people have it up for that reason. Well, this holiday season, we celebrate the remarkable women who make our community stronger.
That's right. So if you know a woman who's making a difference where you live, then we want to hear her story. You can find the nomination form on our website. That's siouxlandproud.com. Just click on Nominate a Remarkable Woman. That's under the Contest tab. Now it's time to meet today's Stray of the Day.
And every day we share a pet picked up by Sioux City Animal Adoption and Rescue who's waiting to go home.
That's right, and this is Buddy, a 1 to 2 year old male French Mastiff. He was found on the 800 block of Court Street, and the rescue says he's a strong pup who needs a job to do. Also, he's a little shy at first, but give him a couple treats and he'll be your new best buddy. Buddy's available for adoption now.
And if you lost your pet, you're looking to adopt, or you would like to sponsor a pet for adoption, you can visit the rescue's website. Head over to SiouxCityAnimalRescue.com. Well, Buddy looks pretty friendly in that photo.
Absolutely. Definitely, he is looking for a buddy, I assume, or something to keep him busy. Nice little job.
Yeah, he might need something to keep him warm, too.
That's
Maybe a jacket. I don't know whether he likes the snow. I wonder if he does.
I mean, some dogs do like the snow, especially if they've got that thicker coat of fur.
Yeah.
They don't want to overheat.
Or the snowsuit like you've got for your dog.
Absolutely. So how's that forecast looking there, Maggie?
Well, it's not going to be snowy. We'll continue to keep that snow around, but no more additional snowfall. Still looking cold. A view out on our Ho Chunk Center camera, and we see the temperatures at 6 in Spencer, 8 in Estherville, 16 there in Sioux City, and 12 in Cherokee, 10 out in Storm Lake. And with those wind chills, 6 below in Estherville and Spencer, 4 below, 0 in Storm Lake, and -2 is the wind chill in Neely. Single-digit wind chills elsewhere, but those are single digits above 0 as we see those winds flowing in from the south between 5 and 15 miles an hour. Now, those colder wind chills where we saw that heavier snow over the weekend, we are continuing to see some quieter conditions, some snow clipping areas far to the south, with the heaviest staying well south of Siouxland. High pressure scooting on out of here. We do see some quieter conditions that have settled back in. A little bit of snow pushing off to the east as we head through the morning, clearing conditions into the afternoon, evening, and overnight hours. We do look much quieter as we head into our Tuesday morning. Now, Tuesday afternoon, a different story. We do see a low pressure system pushing in. That brings us some snow, even a wintry mix out there for us as a cold front moves through. So go from the 20s for today. We stay in the 20s for tomorrow. It's going to be those overnight lows. 25 for Tuesday, 28 for Wednesday, and then -10 by Wednesday night and into Thursday. So that cold front moving through Tuesday night and into Wednesday really drops those temperatures off again. We quickly rebound back to the low 30s. Some teens for Sunday, some snow chances by Saturday again. Not anything too impactful. And then warming back to near and above freezing once again by the end of the night on 9 Nick and Avia.
All right, well, let's take a look at this morning's top stories.
What you need to know before you go. That snowy weekend kept safety officials busy across the Siouxland estates. Between noon on Friday and noon yesterday, Iowa State Patrol responded to 856 calls for service. They helped 656 motorists with 210 crashes and 20 injuries. The good news, at last check, there were no fatalities involved with any of those crashes. Conditions are starting to look better on roads in northwest Iowa, but we still have plenty of icy, snowy, and slushy roads in northeast Nebraska and southeast South Dakota. That's according to the DOTs in each state. So if you don't have to travel today, it's still a great idea to stay home. And struggling to drive on snowy roadways is certainly not anything new. The Norfolk, Nebraska Police Division shared these photos on Facebook. They did not say what year they were taken, but they did say that the officer in the pictures is the late Captain Buss. They encourage everyone to practice extra caution while driving on snowy roads and give yourself extra time to get to your destination.
And the weekend's winter weather is leading several area schools to start late today. Some of the districts reporting 2-hour late starts include Akron, Westfield Community Schools, Emmetsburg Community Schools, and Lawrence Marathon Community Schools. So far this morning, we're not seeing any closures. You can find the full list online anytime over at Siouxlandproud.com. And your garbage pickup may have originally been delayed due to last week's holiday, but it could be running a day late this week too. Due to the winter weather, trash and recycling collection did not take place in Sioux City on Saturday. As a result, pickups are delayed by 1 day this week. So Saturday's collection will take place today, Monday's will take place tomorrow, and so on. It's a similar situation in South Sioux City, where Saturday's trash collection is now set to take place today.
And the Sioux City Railroad Museum is postponing the beginning of their 12 Nights of Christmas Lighted Spectacular. That event was originally set to begin today, but winter weather impacted the museum, including the light displays and other outdoor decorations. Volunteers need extra time to get everything back in place. Because of that, tonight and tomorrow's event will not take place. Instead, the event will start Wednesday, December 3rd, and run through December 14th. And if you have any photos to share from that weekend snowstorm, we'd love to see those. Maggie shared some photos of her Corgi River inspecting that snowfall. And if you want to share your photos or videos with us, just head over to our website, Siouxlandproud.com, and click on the Report It tab. You could see your picture featured on our website or even here on air. And pets are pretty funny with the snow. Some of them really do enjoy these conditions.
Absolutely. Some definitely do. Some of them prefer to stay inside nice and warm. But I'm just hoping it warms up soon.
Yeah, well, hopefully it does, but it's not looking like it, obviously. We do see 23 degrees for today, partly cloudy and cold. Some light snow and a few flurries. That light snow mainly south of the area. Those winds out of the southwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour. 3 degrees for tonight. Single-digit low temperatures. Likely seeing wind chills below 0. Now those winds going to be fairly light, but still partly cloudy and bitter cold. We see 32 degrees for our Tuesday. A brief warm-up before another cold front sweeps through Tuesday and into Wednesday. Some light snow potential and even some wintry mix. And then staying just cold.
Yeah, I'm pretty worried about those chilly low temperatures.
Me too. Well, thanks for watching and have a good rest of your day.